The inland Northwest is booming, and Crim 2 is spending all this week following the impact of that growth. A family in Idaho could have chosen to live on land, but instead they chose water. Crim 2's Nicole Hernandez kicks off our Boomtown Week coverage with their housing journey.
That's right. With rising house prices, it's getting harder for families to buy houses within their price range that they really love at this point. So one family, instead of living here in Athol, decided to live somewhere right on the water in a very unique way. So take a look. Idaho's largest lake, known for its wildlife,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goats,
views, and now
we'll show you our home.
Molly.
I grew up at Priest Lake.
And Cameron.
and I've spent a lot of time on different boats.
Not as much as now, though.
There we go. And then down here, it's our master bedroom.
One of 3.
This is our galley kitchen.
Plus everything else you could possibly need.
She's 47 feet.
It's like a squished up New York apartment. It's a New York apartment with a good view.
But not nearly the price.
When I first invested in Bayview, prices were economical, but prices have skyrocketed.
For land, at least.
This is Lake Pend Oreille.
We looked at what we could spend. We either could buy a 1970s single wide trailer house by the railroad tracks in Athol, or we could decide to live on a yacht. All right, my dear.
Even after dock fees, boat maintenance, gas prices.
It pencils. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it.
But she's more than just home.
This is like Cameron's office.
They run a charter business.
Maybe we could make a life out of making people happy on this lake. Okay. Yep.
This is our business, this is our home, we don't own anything else.
Living aboard is the hardest and most expensive way to live the cheap and easy life.
Even just getting the boat to Bayview was hard.
We motored the boat from Tacoma up through Puget Sound, through the Strait of Juan de Fuca, around the Olympic Peninsula, down the Washington coast, crossed the Columbia Bar, and went up Columbia River to the Snake River and ended up in Lewiston.
30 days to make it here. Where they've settled in nicely.
He says, make sure this airs after Gilligan's Island.
With their land neighbors across the way.
And that's kind of the beauty of living in a small town, is everybody knows us and everybody's really friendly, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of utopian.
Pretty good for a family just trying to stay afloat. So if you thought it was impressive that those two live on a yacht full time, they also have a preteen daughter and a dog that live there with them, of course, all the time as well. They do want to say, though, that this is not the life for everyone. Even though it looks very luxurious, it's also a very hard life to keep up with. In Athol, I'm Nicole Hernandez.